cafe opened with the dawn again. Steam climbs slowly from our paper cups. You trace circles on the weathered wooden table, like every quiet thought was safe with us. Outside, the sidewalks carried sleepy footsteps. Leaves spun softly where the buses passed. You smiled before a single word was spoken. Some mornings never needed anything asked. Your jacket smelled like cedar after rainfall. Mine held cinnamon from yesterday's train. Somehow every ordinary second learned a different way to say your name. We never hurried where the daylight wandered. Even silence had a place to breathe. The world kept rushing somewhere far behind us, while forever hid inside the smallest things. Stay where the light stays on, right where the light stays on. When every window fills with evening gold, you're the place my restless heart calls home. Stay where the light stays on, right where the light stays on. If tomorrow changes every road we've known, I'll still find you where the light stays on. Rain wrote little stories on the windshield. City colors melted into streams. We drove with every station barely whispering, leaving room for all our quiet dreams. You reached across to warm my frozen fingers, not because you had to, just because. like soft reflections dancing on the bay. Love was never built from grand beginnings. It grew inside the ways you chose to stay. And if the stars forget our little shoreline, if every map redraws the evening sky, we'll carry home inside each other's heartbeat, no matter where the passing days arrive. Stay where the light stays on, right where the light stays on. Every sunset falls into your eyes somehow. Every shadow learns to soften now. Stay where the light stays on, right where the light stays on. All the little moments turned into our song. Every small goodbye became belong. Stay where the light stays on, right where the light stays on. If forever sounds too big to hold,
the highway curled beneath a faded sunrise. Mist still resting gently on the hills. We chased no destination worth remembering, only followed where the morning willed. A tiny diner with a flickering neon. Poured another cup before we asked. You folded sugar packets into little birds, then lined them up beside the glass. Outside, a dog slept under blooming lilacs. A bicycle leaned against a weathered fence. Nothing in that quiet roadside moment looked important until it never left. We kept collecting days that no one measured, little miracles too small to name. Some lives are changed by grand decisions. Ours were shaped by all the quiet ones, the same. We followed the map we never drew, the map we never drew. Every winding road became a gentle thread, leading me wherever your heart led. We followed the map we never drew, the map we never drew. Home was never waiting at the journey's end. It was every mile we learned to spend. Summer lingered longer near the coastline. Salt hung softly in the evening breeze. You tucked loose strands of hair behind my shoulder.
while the tide erased our histories. Children's laughter floated from the boardwalk. Seagulls circled lazy in the sky. We shared a peach beneath an aging lighthouse, watching daylight slowly say goodbye. You spoke about the dreams you almost buried, the ones that fear convinced you not to keep. I listened like the ocean listens to rivers, never asking where they learn to weep. Some people promise endless constellations. You simply stayed when daylight disappeared. The stars became believable because of how gently you held every hidden fear. We follow the map we never drew, the map we never drew. Every wrong turn opened up another view. Every skyline somehow led to you. We followed the map we never drew, the map we never drew. Even time forgot which way it planned to go. Once our footsteps found a kind of road, years will leave their fingerprints on everything. Kitchen chairs, old books, familiar walls. Photographs will fade around the corners. Voices soften through remembered calls. But I recall the scent of rain on cedar, the hum of tires underneath the stars, the way your hand would find mine without looking, like it already knew exactly where we are. Love was never hidden in perfection. It lived inside unfinished afternoons. Half-read novels, sleepy Sunday kitchens, windows open wide to let in June. If the world keeps asking where forever starts, I'll answer somewhere ordinate inside two patient hearts. We follow the map we never drew, the map we never drew. Every changing season traced another line that quietly connected yours with mine. We follow the map we never drew, the map we never drew. And tomorrow writes a landscape still unknown. We'll recognize it by the way love grows. We follow the map we never drew, the map we never drew. Not because we always knew the way, but because we chose each other every day. We followed the map we never drew, was a bookstore by the river bending, where dust would dance inside the afternoon. You'd always wander to the poetry aisle, while I pretended I was choosing to. The old floor sighed beneath our careful footsteps, like it had memorized 1,000 years. You handed me a page with one line folded, then smiled before I read what brought you here. Outside, the breeze carried the scent of pine wood. A passing train dissolved into the blue. Nothing in the world announced a beginning, but every ordinary thing leaned toward you. Maybe love arrives without permission, like sunlight finding places left undone. Not with fireworks across the skyline, just enough warmth to become someone. You change the shape of quiet skies, the shape of quiet skies. Every open morning learned your shade of blue. Every gentle breeze remembered you. You changed the shape of quiet skies, the shape of quiet skies. I was only drifting with the changing tide, till your heart became my northern light. The coast was almost empty after sunset, only waves rehearsing ancient songs. We skipped smooth stones across the fading water, counting echoes until night grew strong. You laughed when one disappeared forever, saying not all beautiful things return. Still they leave a circle on the surface, teaching every quiet soul to learn. The salt air tangled softly through our sweaters. The stars arrived without a single sound. I realized home was never somewhere waiting. It was every place your hand had found. You never rushed the silence out between us. You let each moment bloom at its own pace. Some hearts are built from endless conversations. Ours grew strongest in unspoken space. You changed the shape of quiet skies, the shape of quiet skies. Every open morning learned your shade of blue. Every gentle breeze remembered you. You changed the shape of quiet skies, the shape of quiet skies. Every fear I carried lost its heavy name, when your hope and mine became the same. Winter settled gently on the rooftops. Glass reflected sleepy evening lights. We drew little constellations on the window, watching strangers disappear from sight. Time kept filling every empty calendar. Still we never counted what we'd miss. We measured life in borrowed scarves and slow embraces, shared umbrellas, midnight cups and quiet bliss. If tomorrow asks us different questions, if the roads divide beneath our feet, I'll remember how your patient kindness made uncertainty feel soft and sweet. Love was never something loud enough to chase. It learned my heartbeat by remembering my pace. You changed the shape of quiet skies, the shape of quiet skies. Every autumn painted softer shades because of you. Every dawn began completely new. You changed the shape of quiet skies, the shape of quiet skies. When the evening wraps the world in faded blue, every peaceful silence leads to you. You change the shape of quiet skies. The shape of quiet skies. And somehow every sunrise still feels new. The neighborhood still slept beneath blue morning. Streetlights lingered like forgotten stars. I found you waiting at the corner bakery, hands wrapped gently round a mason jar. You'd picked wild daisies from an empty hillside, still carrying traces of the cooling dew. You shrugged and said they probably won't last long, yet somehow they reminded me of you. The clouds were slow enough to watch us wandering past bicycles with rust upon their chains. Nothing has to be remembered forever. Forever slipped inside the smallest frames. No one heard the earth beneath us turning. No headline marked the hour we became. Love arrived without a grand announcement. Only quiet moments, learning our names. We grew between the raindrops, between the raindrops. Not inside the storms we couldn't change, but in the little spaces they rooftops, where laundry swayed like handwritten notes. We shared old records spinning through the silence, letting dusty melodies unfold. The tea had gone forgotten on the windowsill, cold enough to mirror winter air. Still your voice could warm the empty corners, like sunlight quietly settling there. You never filled the room with easy answers. You asked the kind that opened hidden doors. Little by little I stopped fearing echoes, because they sounded softer than before. You held my unfinished pieces lightly, never asking who I used to be. Some hearts don't mend through perfect endings. They heal because they're finally seen. We grew between the raindrops, between the raindrops. Every broken forecast lost its way, when your laughter taught the sky to wait. We grew between the raindrops, between the raindrops. What the heavy clouds could never wash away was the light we found from day to day. One night we drove until the roads turned nameless, fields replacing buildings one by one. The radio dissolved into soft static, leaving only crickets and the hum. We parked beside a lake that held the moonlight, silver trembling over sleeping waves. You skipped a stone and watched the circles widen, saying, maybe love is how we stay. Not by holding every passing moment, not by freezing time inside our hands, but by letting every season shape us, without forgetting where we learned to stand. The stars kept drifting farther into darkness, yet somehow every mile felt bright, because the safest place I'd ever stumbled into was simply sitting by your side. We grew between the raindrops, between the raindrops. Every ordinary afternoon became a quiet masterpiece without a frame. first time spring reached our apartment balcony. Tiny herbs were pushing through the soil. You tied your sleeves above your weathered wrists, laughing at the stubbornness of life. The kettle hummed like an old familiar neighbor. Morning floated in through open screens. A pair of sparrows settled on the railing, braver than they looked, or so it seemed. We never planned to build a world together. It happened in the pauses of each day. A grocery list, a crooked picture hanging. Little things that quietly found their place. No grand design, no perfect timing. Just gentle days becoming something true. Like wildflowers finding cracks in sidewalks, love kept growing where nobody knew. When the seasons learned our names, they never felt the same. Summer carried echoes of your laugh. Autumn wrapped our memories in amber flames. When the seasons learned our names, every ordinary day was changed. Even winter found a softer way to stay. Since your heart had shown the cold how to break. October wandered through the neighborhood in color. Maple leaves collected at our feet. You stopped to lift one, resting on my shoulder, smiling like we'd shared a secret breeze. Later in the quiet laundromat on Elm Street, we watched our reflections blur and spin. You folded all the towels into perfect little squares. I laughed because I'd never thought to then. The world kept measuring success in numbers, deadlines, clocks, and places left to climb. We learned another language made of patience, where love was simply giving someone time. You didn't rescue every hidden sorrow. You sat beside it till the shadows thinned. Some healing doesn't ask for bright solutions, just a hand that doesn't let go in the wind. When the seasons learned our names, they never felt the same. Every sunset lingered just a little longer. Every breeze remembered why it came. When the seasons learned our names, the years forgot to race. Every changing sky became a photograph that forever couldn't quite erase. by one. You whispered maybe that's what keeps them precious. Nothing beautiful belongs to anyone. I held that thought the way the ocean held, the moonlight trembling softly on its skin. Not every promise has to sound like thunder. Some are quiet enough to settle in. We'll grow older with the gardens that we planted, with tiny scratches on the kitchen floor. The world may call them ordinary moments, but they'll be everything we're looking for. If memory is woven from the smallest threads, then every gentle day becomes a lifetime spread. When the seasons learned our names, they never felt the same. Morning found a softer kind of sunlight. Even storms forgot their need for rain. When the seasons learned our names, hope began to bloom again. Every road that once felt far and unfamiliar led me home by simply holding your hand. When the seasons learned our names, nothing stayed the same. Not because the world around us changed, but because we did with every passing day. When the seasons learned our names, they carried us beyond the years, and every season still sounds like you.
The little cafe open with the dawn again. Steam climbs slowly from our paper cups. You trade circles on the weathered wooden table, like every quiet thought was safe with us. Outside the sidewalks carried sleepy footsteps. Leaves spun softly where the buses passed. You smiled before a single word was spoken. Some mornings never needed anything asked. Your jacket smelled like cedar after rainfall. Mine held cinnamon from yesterday's train. Somehow every ordinary second learned a different way to say your name. We never hurried where the daylight wandered. Even silence had a place to breathe. The world kept rushing somewhere far behind us, while forever hid inside the smallest things. Stay where the light stays on, right where the light stays on. When every window fills with evening gold, you're the place my restless heart calls home. Stay where the light stays on, right where the light stays on. little stories on the windshield. City colors melted into streams. We drove with every station, barely whispering, leaving room for all our quiet dreams. You reached across to warm my frozen fingers, not because you had to, just because. Some kindness never asks to be remembered. Still it echoes longer than applause. The moon appeared above the sleeping harbor, silver stitched across the patient tide. Every star became another promise. No one spoke, but both of us could find. You never asked me to become somebody, only love the person learning how. Piece by piece the walls I built for shelter open like the morning somehow. Stay where the light stays on, right where the light stays on. When every window fills with evening gold, you're the place my restless heart calls home. Stay where the light stays on, right where the light stays on. Even if the seasons trade their colors slow, I'll still find you where the light stays on. Years from now, these streets may wear new names. Coffee cups may fade from every shelf. The trees might bend beneath another autumn. The sea may hum a different song itself. Still I'll remember how your laughter settled like soft reflections dancing on the bay. Love was never built from grand beginnings. It grew inside the ways you chose to stay. And if the stars forget our little shoreline, if every map redraws the evening sky, we'll carry home inside each other's heartbeat, no matter where the passing days arrive. Stay where the light stays on, right where the light stays on. Every sunset folds into your eyes somehow. Every shadow learns to soften now. Stay where the light stays on, right where the light stays on. All the little moments turned into our song. Every small goodbye became belong. Stay where the light stays on. When every window fills with evening gold, you're the place my restless heart calls home. Stay where the light stays on, right where the light stays on. If forever sounds too big to hold, we'll keep finding it in hands we know. Stay where the light stays on. Right where the light we curled beneath a faded sunrise. Mist still resting gently on the hills. We chased no destination worth remembering, only followed where the morning willed. A tiny diner with a flickering neon poured another cup before we asked. You folded sugar packets into little birds, then lined them up beside the glass. Outside, a dog slept under blooming lilacs. A bicycle leaned against a weathered fence. Nothing in that quiet roadside moment looked important until it never left. We kept collecting days that no one measured, little miracles too small to name. Some lives are changed by grand decisions. Ours were shaped by all the quiet ones the same. We followed the map we never drew, the map we never drew. Every winding road became a gentle thread, leading me wherever your heart led. We followed the map we never drew, the map we never drew. Home was never waiting at the journey's end. It was every mile we learned to spend. Summer lingered longer near the coastline. Salt hung softly in the evening breeze. You tucked loose strands of hair behind my shoulder, while the tide erased our histories. Children's laughter floated from the boardwalk. Seagulls circled lazy in the sky. We shared a peach beneath an aging lighthouse, watching daylight slowly say goodbye. You spoke about the dreams you almost buried, the ones that fear convinced you not to keep. I listen like the ocean listens to rivers, never asking where they learn to weep.
read novels, sleepy Sunday kitchens, windows open wide to let in June. If the world keeps asking where forever starts, I'll answer somewhere ordinary inside two patient hearts. We follow the map we never drew, the map we never drew. Every changing season traced another line that quietly connected yours with mine. We follow the map we never drew, the map we never drew. When tomorrow writes a landscape still unknown, we'll recognize it by the way love grows. We follow. There was a bookstore by the river bend where dust would dance inside the afternoon. You'd always wander to the poetry aisle while I pretended I was choosing to. The old floor sighed beneath our careful footsteps, like it had memorized 1,000 years. You handed me a page with one line folded, then smiled before I read what brought you here. Outside, the breeze carried the scent of pine wood. A passing train dissolved into the blue. Nothing in the world announced a beginning, but every ordinary thing leaned toward you. Maybe love arrives without permission, like sunlight finding places left undone. Not with fireworks across the skyline, just enough warmth to become someone. sweaters. The stars arrived without a single sound. I realized home was never somewhere waiting. It was every place your hand had found. You never rushed the silence out between us. You let each moment bloom at its own pace. Some hearts are built from endless conversations. Ours grew strongest in unspoken space. You changed the shape of quiet skies, the shape of quiet skies. Every open morning learned your shade of blue. Every gentle breeze remembered you. You changed the shape of quiet skies, the shape of quiet skies. Every fear I carried lost its heavy name. When your hope and mine became the same. Winter settled gently on the rooftops. Glass reflected sleepy evening lights. We drew little constellations on the window, watching strangers disappear from sight. Time kept filling every empty calendar. Still we never counted what we'd miss. We measured life in borrowed scarves and slow embraces. Shared umbrellas, midnight cups, and quiet bliss. If tomorrow asks us different questions, if the roads divide beneath our feet, I'll remember how your patient kindness made uncertainty feel soft and sweet. Love was never something loud enough to chase. It learned my heartbeat by remembering my pace. You changed the shape of quiet skies, the shape of quiet skies. Every autumn painted softer shades because of you. Every dawn began completely new. You changed the shape of quiet skies, the shape of quiet skies. Over every sunrise stood and faded blue. Every peaceful silence leads to you. You change the shape of quiet skies, the shape of quiet skies. And somehow every sunrise still feels. The neighborhood still slept beneath blue morning. Streetlights lingered like forgotten stars. I found you waiting at the corner bakery, hands wrapped gently around a mason jar. You'd picked wild daisies from an empty hillside, still carrying traces of the cooling dew. You shrugged and said they probably won't last yet somehow they reminded me of you. The clouds were slow enough to watch us wandering past bicycles with rust upon their chains. Nothing has to be remembered forever. Forever slipped inside the smallest frames. No one heard the earth beneath us turning. No headline marked the hour we became. Love arrived without a grand announcement. Only quiet moments learning our names. We grew between the raindrops, between the raindrops. Not inside the storms we couldn't change, but in the little spaces they made. We grew between the raindrops, between the raindrops. Every tiny heartbeat found another reason why hope could bloom beneath the cloudy sky. Your apartment overlooked the evening rooftops, where laundry swayed like handwritten notes. We shared old records spinning through the silence, letting dusty melodies unfold. The tea had gone forgotten on the windowsill, cold enough to mirror winter air. Still your voice could warm the empty corners, like sunlight quietly settling there. You never filled the room with easy answers. You asked the kind that opened hidden doors. Little by little I stopped fearing echoes, because they sounded softer than before. You held my unfinished pieces lightly, never asking who I used to be. Some hearts don't mend through perfect endings. They heal because they're finally seen. We grew between the raindrops, between the raindrops. Every broken forecast lost its way when your laughter taught the sky to wait. We grew between the raindrops, between the raindrops. What the heavy clouds could never wash away was the light we found from day to day. One night we drove until the roads turned nameless, fields replacing buildings one by one. The radio dissolved into soft static, leaving only crickets and the hum. We parked beside a lake that held the moonlight, silver trembling over sleeping waves. You skipped a stone and watched the circles widen, saying maybe love is how we stay. Not by holding every by freezing time inside our hands, but by letting every season shape us without forgetting where we learned to stand. The stars kept drifting farther into darkness, yet somehow every mile felt bright, because the safest place I'd ever stumble into was simply sitting by your side. We grew between the raindrops, between the raindrops. Every ordinary afternoon became a quiet masterpiece without a frame. We grew between the raindrops, between the raindrops. Every road that once felt cold and unfamiliar now remembers every step together. We grew between the raindrops. If tomorrow brings another changing sky, we'll keep finding gardens growing wide. We grew between the raindrops, between the raindrops, and every
First time spring reached our apartment balcony, tiny herbs were pushing through the soil. You tied your sleeves above your weathered wrists, laughing at the stubbornness of life. The kettle hummed like an old familiar neighbor. Morning floated in through open screens. A pair of sparrows settled on the railing, braver than they looked, or so it seemed. We never planned to build a world together. It happened in the pauses of each day. A grocery list, a crooked picture hanging, little things that quietly found their place. No grand design, no perfect timing, just gentle days becoming something true. Like wildflowers finding cracks in sidewalks, love kept growing where nobody knew. When the seasons learned our names, they never felt the same. Summer carried echoes of your laugh. Autumn wrapped our memories in amber flame. wandered through the neighborhood in color. Maple leaves collected at our feet. You stopped to lift one resting on my shoulder, smiling like we'd shared a secret breeze. Later in the quiet laundromat on Elm Street, we watched our reflections blur and spin. You folded all the towels into perfect little squares. I laughed because I'd never thought to then. The world kept measuring success in numbers, deadlines, clocks, and places left to climb. We learned another language made of patience, where love was simply giving someone time. You didn't rescue every hidden sorrow. You sat beside it till the shadows thin. Some healing doesn't ask for bright solutions, just a hand that doesn't let go in the wind. When the seasons learned our names, they never felt the same. Every sunset lingered just a little longer. Every breeze remembered why it came. When the seasons learned our names, the years forgot to race. Every changing sky became a photograph that forever couldn't quite erase. One December evening by the shoreline, the tide erased our footprints one by one. You whispered, maybe that's what keeps them precious. Nothing beautiful belongs to anyone. I held that thought the way the ocean held, the moonlight trembling softly on its skin. Not every promise has to sound